So the next composer we are going to talk about is Felix Mendelssohn. And he's interesting. He was a bit more of a conservative composer. No, you can see from the dates a little earlier in the Romantic era. And I think this quote is interesting because it really kind of embodies these ideals of the Romantic era. Ever since I began to compose, I have remained true to my starting principle, not to write a page because no matter what public or what pretty girl wanted it to be thus or thus, but to write solely as myself thought best and as it gave me pleasure. So the writing is not for the audience, it's for him and his art. Mendelssohn was German, and he is the one, well, not the one, but he is credited with helping to bring the music of Bach to popular consciousness in the 1800s. This is partially due to his organization of a performance of Bach's St. Matthew's Passion in Germany after Bach's manuscripts had been discovered. Now, prior to this, a lot of Bach's music was considered to be too mathematic to be enjoyed by a general audience, but Mendelssohn and his interpretation, or however he staged it, helped to turn the tide in Bach's favor. As I mentioned, his composition style is more conservative, more classical than many of the Romantic era composers we will talk about this week. In 1829, he traveled to Scotland and wrote two pieces inspired by this journey, the Hebrides Overture and then his Scottish Symphony No. 3. Interestingly enough, his fourth symphony will be subtitled The Italian. Now, mind you, this is all coming from a German guy who was just wandering around. And I'm going to let you listen to these two on your own, and I want you to think about which one sounds more Scottish, which one sounds more Italian. And then the answers will be there. Now, Mendelssohn had a sister, Fanny Mendelssohn. She was his older sister, and she was also an excellent composer and pianist. Now, unfortunately, as things went in the Romantic era, she kind of got stuck with the job of staying at home, taking care of the kids, all that other stuff. So her music did not rise to prominence in her time. It has been said that she was behind a lot of Mendelssohn's more successful compositions and helping him get those compositions publicized and in concert. You're going to find a lot of this in the Romantic era where someone's sister or wife or whomever is at least as important, if not more important, in the success of many of these heroic, so to speak, male composers of the 19th century. But I would like you to consider these two pieces. One is by Fanny, one is by Felix. They're both piano sonatas, they're both the first movement, and they're both in a minor key. Can you tell the difference of who wrote what, And just consider your own preconceptions of gender and writing as you listen to these two pieces.